Good morning, children. Welcome to class 5 EVS class. Today we'll be doing lesson 23 Reaching Places. In this module we'll learn about need for transport, means of transport and impact of transport on trade and economy. Means of transport have transformed our lives and made our travel faster and comfortable. Early humans used to travel on foot. Later, they started using animals for carrying goods and people. The invention of wheel changed the whole scenario of transportation. Now it was easy to travel to far off places. Modern science and technology has helped to develop variety of fast moving vehicles. They have made our movement fast and comfortable. Three main modes of transport are land transport, air transport, water transport. Land transport, it is the transport or movement of people or goods from one location to another on land. In land transport, we have two main groups, roadways and railways. Roadways. Roadways are an important means of land transport. They are needed to carry people and goods over a short or long distance. They connect states, cities, towns, villages and ports. We have children national highways also. These are broad wide roads that connect major cities. Children, do you know the first highway was built by Mughal Emperor Sher Shah Suri and it was named Grand Trunk Road. Because of the advent of technology, we have freeways also. These are part of highways with multiple lanes. They have no tolls, traffic signals and no intersections. And then children, you must have heard about expressways. These are controlled access highway. Their entrance and exit points are controlled by use of ramps. Children, do you know which is the longest expressway? It was built recently, Agra-Lucknow Expressway. It is 302 kilometers long. National highways connect major cities within a country, but international highway, it connects different countries. India is connected by road with its neighboring countries Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan and Bangladesh. India, Myanmar, Thailand. These three countries are connected by trilateral highway. Like roadways, railways are also an important means of land transport. They connect almost all towns and cities of our country. They are lifeline of our country. The combined length of railways in India is nearly 66,000 kilometers. Indian railway network is the second largest in Asia and the fourth largest in the world. The British introduced the railways in India. The first train ran between Mumbai to Thane in 1853. In the beginning, the trains used to run on steam engines, but nowadays we have diesel or electric engines. They have increased the speed of the trains and now the train journeys have become more comfortable. We have fast running trains like Rajdhani Express, Shatabdi Express. And children, you know, heritage trains have been also introduced. Palace on Wheels, Kalka Shimla toy train. These heritage trains have been introduced to boost tourism industry. Europe and North America have railway network more extensive than anywhere else in the world. The longest railway line in the world is the Russian Trans-Siberian Railway connecting Moscow and Vladivostok. Many countries have developed high-speed trains using different methods and technology. Japan's bullet train, UK's Eurostar, and France's TGV are among the world's fastest trains. They can travel over 300 km in an hour. Air transport is the fastest and the most expensive means of transport. The first aeroplane was built by the Wright brothers in 1903. Since then, the aeroplanes fly over long distances at very high speeds. Our network of air routes cover almost all the countries in the world. Domestic flight. These are flights that connect a city within a country. In India, the domestic airlines are SpiceJet, Indigo, etc. International flights. These are flights that operate between different countries. For these, the examples are Air India, Lufthansa Airlines, etc. Water transport is the cheapest and oldest means of transport. Rafts and boats were the earliest means of water transport known to early humans. Later, bigger ships were built so man could travel and carry heavier goods to other countries. Today, most of the world's trade is conducted through ocean or sea routes. Today we have large oil tankers, trawlers, etc. to transport things in bulk. There are deep freezers to transport fruit, vegetables, etc. in refrigerated ships. India's longest coastline, that is about 6,000 km long, with almost 10 major ports, has helped us to connect with all major countries in the world. Space tourism is a recent phenomenon, with tourists paying for their flights into space. In India, ISRO has brought us much closer to the advanced nations. It has developed two satellite launch vehicles, PSLV and GSLV. Though modern means of transport have made our life easier and comfortable, but it has its negative effects also. The burning of fuels causes air pollution and noise pollution. The pollutants suspended in the air cause many respiratory problems. The water transport creates pollution in the water. An oil spill can be very harmful to marine life. So, dear children, our duty as the good citizens of our country is to walk or use bicycle for short distances, get our vehicles pollution check regularly, use proper fuels or CNG driven vehicles, and lastly, we should not forget our green friends. We should plant trees in order to prevent air pollution. So children, in the end I'll add that the 20th century has seen the revolution in the means of transport. As a result, our trade, commerce and tourism have got a boost. So we can say the means of transport have transformed our life. Thank you.